time. To me, I think that is very critical that you would utilize your skills, especially going through this time, because a lot of people are really trying to figure out how they're going to pay their bills, what they're going to do. And it's kind of, to me, I think it's kind of sad for someone who's been welding for years to say that I don't know what I'm going to do. I've been welding for 10 years, 20 years, 5 years. What I'm going to do? Make something, something. Everybody's different. Everybody's not no custom fabricator, but there's something you can make that's not a lot of money that can be a need to someone else, something that can really help someone else's life. You know what I mean? You just have to think outside of the box. I have plenty of things that I work on, side things, beside my welding skids and my blueprints, which you can also get the blueprints for me to make different products for $100. I have blueprints for my staircases, I have blueprints for my shooting targets, and I have blueprints for my welding skids. So if you would like to purchase any of those, you can get those and build products. And that blueprint is $150, and you can pay for it through PayPal or Cash App. And my PayPal is Hog On Welding, and my Cash App is dollar sign Hog On 2017. And I just wanted to say that you have to utilize your time. Like right now, like I can't tell you how many conversations I have had with welders that wonder, what am I going to do? Like make something. Yard sales, flea markets, back of your truck. Let's take this thing old school. Pull up with some. Hey man, check out what I got. You'll be surprised. Build things for homeowners. Build things for gardens. Build things that are can be essential. Right now, I think people are pushing away from just buying things that just so they can buy it. But if it can help their lives, if it can improve something, if it can make something better, you can make some money. Like literally, but you're gonna have to think outside the box, and um, you're gonna have to put some of your works ethics in line. Even if you're not a good talker with people, that's fine. Get somebody else. You'll have somebody that can help represent it for you. Someone that can say, hey, I do this and you do this. And just don't be greedy. Be flexible to give a percentage of those who help you network, those who help you eat and pass out calls or whatever the situation is. Give them a percentage. Help them, allow it to be a benefit for them to say, hey, you help me sell this, I give you X amount of dollars off of this product. Now you got you a team. You might have 10 people. Even though you gave them 10%, 15, 20% off this product, that product wouldn't have sold if you didn't have that team pushing it for you. You see what I'm saying? They know people you might not don't know. They network in areas that you might not network. So you have to be willing to be open to give percentages out. That's the first thing. So if you want to build a team, give them a percentage, man. Make it worth their money, worth their time. And then, you can be able to be in two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight places in one time. And that's how you're going to really cover a lot of ground. And then you got all these Facebook marketplaces. You got Craigslist. You got so many free things you can do, apps that you can just post something up and see how it go. Post it up and see how it go. Don't work out, fine. Take it down, put something else. You know what I mean? But I think that we give up too easy. Your skin got to be a little tougher. It got to be a little tougher. We're welders. We tend to get burnt here and there. It happens. So you got to get your skin a little tougher, man. So if you go through something, don't just because you get that spark hit you. Oh, I'm gonna give up. This ain't gonna work out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Figure it out, man. I think that some of my best thoughts, my best ideas was when in crunch time when I had to figure something out. Like, damn, I got this going, I got that on my plate, that on my plate. So I had to come up with something, or I would have starved, or this would have got shut off, and I couldn't allow it to get shut off. Like things happen. We just have to get our minds programmed to think outside of the box and think that, hey, okay, I can do something. Something. I don't know what's in you. I don't know you personally, but I know it's something in you that you can sell. I know it's something, if you are a welder, that's something in you can sell, you can make, you can do a service call. Something. You see what I'm saying? And the more you network yourself, the more you can allow that income to come, and you're not dependent on one source because you're networking. You know what I mean? And not only just network with others, man. When you network, get people that mess with you. Tell them, hey, man, you send somebody to me, I give you a percentage, or I give throw you something. And some people like, nah, I'm good. But thanks just for doing it for me, man. I thank for the fact that you even said that you wanted to give me something. Because most people, they just want you to give them something. They don't want to give nothing in return. So when people see that you don't mind doing that, they don't mind helping you because, oh man, it's a good person. They just want to, I don't want to just get. I want to give. You see what I'm saying? So I want to give to receive. And some people just want to give, just want to get. get. I remember a a preacher back in the day. I ain't gonna say, well, he was a preacher, but he was also a teacher. And he told me something, man, that stuck with me for years. And I was in prison when he said this. He said, "You know how you can identify love from lust?" And I was like, "How?" He said, "Because love can't wait to give you something. It can't wait to give you time, energy, whatever. It can't wait to give it to you. It can't wait to help you. But lust, it can't wait to take. It wants all the time. It don't care what situation you in. It's still, I won't. You're like, man, don't you see I'm in a bind right now? I won't. Kind of like a baby that just screams no matter what you can do. You run around the house trying to do everything. They still, you're like, what the fuck can I do to help this baby? What can I do to cut this noise down? You know what I mean? That's how some people are. Some people will whine and complain about everything. And those are people, honestly, I avoid. I don't like complainers. Like complainers, it rubs me wrong. I'm gonna get away from around your ass if you're a complainer. Like for real. Like I'm not even gonna deal with you if you're a complainer. Like if I got to, it's gonna be a bare minimum. That's some real stuff. I got partners that I know that complain all the time, and I'll be telling they be around. I'm like, hey man, don't nobody want to hear that, bro. The situation ain't gonna change unless you gonna change the situation, or you just gonna take yourself out. Just it ain't gonna change. You gonna have to do something. You know what I mean? But people don't want to sit there and listen to you complain about everything all the time. Come on, man. Let's do something. Do something about it. What can we do? What can we change it? You know what I mean? And stop just blaming people, because one thing I learned, even when you blame someone, you still got a percentage in it. You still did something in it, something. So just take your part. Say, okay, that relationship didn't work out. I take my fault in this. Whatever it is, it was something. Let's move it on. But I think that those are principles and things that we just have to keep in mind when we're networking with people, man, to just be realistic. But I also, like I say, man, I just want to say, man, now is the time to build your products, like work on stuff. Like I've been getting little calls. I'm trying to do my thing. Like it's important. And it takes money to make money. That's fine. It takes money until you figure out. You might stumble a couple times. But I think the best way to learn that is just stumbling, falling, getting back up, stumbling, falling, get back up until you figure out your niche. These are a few products, as you can see. My welding skid. I got my staircase back there. I got some scraps that I'm about to get ready to build some stuff here in a minute. I actually going to the steel mill. Plan on going today to pick up some steel to build another. I got an order for a base model welding skid. So I'm probably gonna be working on that within the next day or so. I'm just getting everything together. But use what you got, man. You don't have to go all the way out. Everybody got something. You know what I mean? You might have a toy that you've been holding on to that you just you put money in all the time, but you never can take anything out. And now it's crunch time, and you need to make something happen, man. Sell that toy, make some money, go back and buy the toy. Now you got the toy for free. But if you in the bind, there's no need to brag and boast about what you got, and you can't pay your bills, or you can't do the necessity things that you was normally doing, or you know what I mean. So don't put yourself in a bind, man. But if you are a welder, there is no excuse why you can't make something. Something. I don't know. Make something. You know what I mean? Have a little faith in yourself to make something, man. There's so much you can do, but you got to believe in you. Like you got to believe in you. Like that is so critical. So whatever you got going on, make something, man. Utilize your time. Um, Kill the excuses. We all gonna have different things we're gonna face. Everything is not gonna be peaches and cream. It is what it is. It's not gonna be peaches and cream all the time. You're gonna have some situations, but keep pushing anyway. Keep pushing anyway. And as you push and you push, things gonna get better and better and better. But welders, you're gonna have to, let me say this again, you're gonna have to make something to sell, because there's no reason why you should leave your skills on the back burner. Have a skill like a welder and not diversify it, not multiply it, not use it, not figure out ways to become independent off of it, ways to have a second income, passive income, ways to be able to not have a boss if that's what you don't want. If you want to be your own boss, you got a skill. And if you don't have the skill, learn the skill, because it's a diversified skill and you can touch many different avenues with welding. So just keep that in mind, man. If you're not a welder, you should be a welder. In my personal opinion, you don't have to do it forever, but you can get that trade. You can start a business in it. I know people that can't even weld, but they got a welding business. So they figure that, man, this is valuable. I need to get a business. So you should do the same when it comes to your business. Make something, welders. Hold on.